They're saying that the smear campaign is still going on.
The buzz around Hollywood has reached a fever pitch, and it's all thanks to Blake Lively. If you've been paying attention, you know that she's one of the most private and elusive stars in the industry. Blake's career has been marked by her elegance, her talent, and her ability to remain largely out of the spotlight when it comes to her personal life. But guess what? That all changed. Blake Lively has just shattered the silence, dropping truth bombs left and right, and trust us, this has the world of entertainment absolutely reeling. Her recent revelations have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and people can't stop talking about it. Now, what makes this even more interesting? None other than Justin Baldoni. You know him from Jane the Virgin, but he's been making waves in Hollywood for his own reasons. His activism, his open-minded approach to relationships, and his passionate pursuit of breaking down the walls in the entertainment industry. And now, Justin has reacted to Blake's jaw-dropping truths in the most unexpected way. He's ecstatic. Yes, ecstatic. Justin Baldoni is thrilled by what Blake has shared, and it's making fans wonder, what's the connection? Why is Justin so excited about Blake's revelations? And more importantly, what does this mean for Hollywood, for Blake's future, and for their connection? It's safe to say the drama, the excitement, and the speculation have all just kicked into overdrive. Blake Lively is a household name, and her career speaks for itself. Whether it's her iconic role as Serena Vanderwoodin in Gossip Girl or her breathtaking performances in A Simple Favor and The Shallows, Blake has always known how to captivate an audience. But beyond the screen, Blake has always kept her personal life under wraps. There's been an air of mystery surrounding her, from her relationships to her views on fame, and the public's curiosity about her has only grown over the years. That's why when Blake Lively finally decided to speak her truth, it felt like an event in itself. People have been waiting for Blake to let her guard down, and in this recent interview, she did just that. She didn't just give a little peek behind the curtain, she pulled the curtain back completely and revealed parts of her life, her struggles, and her career that fans had never seen before. And let me tell you, Blake's truth bombs were explosive. It all started with her openness about the pressures of living in the public eye. As someone who's been under constant scrutiny for most of her career, Blake revealed the toll it has taken on her. She shared how difficult it has been to maintain a perfect image, how the weight of public opinion has sometimes made her feel trapped, and how, over the years, she's struggled with finding balance between her work, her personal life, and her family. For years, Blake was seen as this untouchable figure, always polished, always put together, never too raw, never too vulnerable. But that has all changed, and that's what has fans buzzing. Blake didn't stop there. She went on to talk about her experience as a mother, a role she holds near and dear to her heart. Many fans know Blake has 3 children, but until now, she hadn't shared much about the reality of motherhood, especially in the context of her high-profile career. Blake shared candidly about the difficulty she faced trying to juggle her responsibilities at home with the demands of being a public figure. She revealed the toll that being a mother while constantly in the limelight took on her mental and emotional well-being, explaining how difficult it was to maintain a sense of normalcy for her kids while being under constant public observation. Fans were touched by her honesty, and many of them felt that Blake had just become a lot more relatable. But Blake's revelations didn't stop at motherhood. She also shared her perspective on the entertainment industry itself. Blake has always been vocal about her love for acting, but she's never shied away from acknowledging the struggles that come with it. In this interview, she spoke about how difficult it is to be a woman in Hollywood and how often women are pigeonholed into specific roles. She talked about the lack of diversity in casting and how women in the industry are still not given the same opportunities as their male counterparts. It was a powerful moment as Blake used her platform to call out the system, acknowledging the ongoing issues in Hollywood while also pushing for change. Her words were bold, and it's clear she's ready to use her voice to spark conversations about the way the industry operates. What she said resonated deeply with fans and fellow actors, many of whom have also struggled with the same issues. This wasn't just another celebrity talking about Hollywood, this was Blake Lively, one of the most respected actresses of her generation, speaking truth to power. Now, why is Justin Baldoni so ecstatic about all of this? As many of you know, Justin has been an outspoken advocate for social change. He's used his platform to discuss issues such as gender equality, mental health and emotional vulnerability, and has pushed for greater representation in Hollywood. When Blake made her revelations, Justin was one of the first to respond, and his reaction was nothing short of exuberant. He praised Blake for her bravery and authenticity, calling her honesty a game changer for women in Hollywood. Justin's enthusiasm wasn't just for Blake's career or her personal life, it was for the larger impact her words could have on the industry at large. Blake's revelations are a call to action, and Justin knows it.
But the big question on everyone's mind is this: what happens next? Blake Lively has opened the door, and now fans are eagerly waiting to see what comes next. Will she continue to speak out about her experiences in Hollywood? Will she collaborate with Justin Baldoni on a project that could shake up the entertainment world even more? As we know, Hollywood is full of surprises, and given the bond between these two, anything is possible. The speculation is already starting to heat up. Fans are wondering if Blake and Justin will team up for a powerful project that addresses some of the very issues Blake spoke about in her interview. Could we see a collaboration that brings their shared passion for change to the big screen? Could this be the beginning of a new chapter for both of them? It's not out of the realm of possibility, and fans are already speculating about what might be in store. As the world waits for the next big move from Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, one thing is clear. Blake's truth bombs have sparked a fire, and the entertainment world is watching. Hollywood has been forced to take notice of the issues Blake raised, and Justin's enthusiastic support is proof that change is on the horizon. The industry has been waiting for a shift, and Blake's courage to speak out just might be the catalyst for that change. Blake Lively's truth bombs have made one thing crystal clear. She's no longer content to sit quietly in the background. She's ready to take charge, to push for change, and to use her platform to amplify the voices of those who have been silenced for too long. And Justin Baldoni? He's right there with her, cheering her on every step of the way. This is just the beginning. Blake's truth is out in the open, and now that she's shared it with the world, there's no going back. The entertainment industry is on notice, and Hollywood is about to see a major shift in the way things are done. As for Blake and Justin, the future looks incredibly exciting, and we can't wait to see where this partnership takes them. Blake Lively's revelations have already made waves, but what's more exciting is what's to come. As the world processes her openness about Hollywood's hidden truths, the conversation surrounding Blake, Justin Baldoni, and the future of their possible collaboration is heating up. Fans are eagerly speculating about the possibility of these two powerful figures joining forces for a major project that could not only shake up the industry, but could inspire countless others in Hollywood to take similar steps. The question on everyone's mind: what could Blake and Justin possibly work on together that would create such a stir? Could they be working on a groundbreaking film that tackles the very issues they've spoken about? Gender inequality, mental health, and the importance of real representation in Hollywood. Could it be that Blake, whose career has largely been defined by her grace and elegance, is now ready to get involved in a project that pushes boundaries and gives Hollywood a much-needed shakeup? Let's explore the possibilities. Given Justin Baldoni's track record with shows like Jane the Virgin and his role as an advocate for social change, it's safe to say that anything he collaborates on will have a greater purpose. He's made it clear that he doesn't just want to entertain, he wants to make an impact. Blake Lively shares similar values. Her decision to speak out in the way she has is evidence enough that she's ready to put her platform to use for something greater. Together, these two could be a powerhouse duo who take Hollywood by storm. But it's not just about their potential collaboration. Blake's honesty has ignited a new conversation about the pressures of fame, the toll it takes on mental health, and how women in the industry are often expected to remain perfect while facing a slew of challenges behind the scenes. It's rare for a star of Blake's caliber to open up so publicly about these struggles, and her willingness to share has started a ripple effect.
Fans and fellow stars alike are rallying behind Blake, sharing their own stories and thoughts on the need for change. This could be the start of a larger movement, a moment when Hollywood's walls are brought down and stars finally feel free to speak their truth without fear of retribution or judgment. And for many, this is an empowering moment. Blake Lively has set the bar for vulnerability in Hollywood, and the floodgates are now open. The conversation is shifting, and stars who have long felt pressured to remain silent are now finding the courage to speak out as well. What's fascinating is how quickly this has all escalated. The moment Blake spoke her truth, the industry took notice. News outlets, influencers, and fans have all reacted, and the excitement surrounding her revelations has made it clear that people are hungry for more authenticity in Hollywood. Could this lead to a whole new era in entertainment, one where stars are celebrated for their openness rather than their ability to maintain an unattainable image? Blake Lively has always been adored by her fans, but now there's a deeper connection. People are seeing her in a new light, one that's not just about the glamorous red carpet moments, but about real, raw emotions and the courage to confront difficult truths. She's becoming a role model in a way she never has before. Her story isn't just one of glitz and glamour. It's a story of resilience, of navigating the complexities of fame, and of embracing the imperfections that make us human. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni's response to Blake's honesty has only added to the intrigue. He's been publicly vocal about how much he admires Blake and her willingness to speak up. His reaction isn't just about her as a fellow celebrity, it's about his belief in the importance of creating a safe space for others to share their truths. For Justin, Blake's revelations are a moment of triumph, not just for her, but for everyone who struggled with the pressures of fame, family, and the expectations placed on women in the industry. But it doesn't stop with just Blake and Justin. Their openness is prompting others in Hollywood to ask themselves, what would it look like if we all stopped hiding behind these facades? What would it mean for the industry if stars felt free to be real, to show the world their vulnerabilities, and to stand up for the changes they want to see? The ripple effect of Blake's truth is real, and it's already sparking conversations that have the potential to change the landscape of Hollywood forever. The question now is, where do we go from here? As Blake and Justin continue to navigate their own personal and professional journeys, it's clear that they're both playing pivotal roles in pushing Hollywood towards a new era, one where authenticity, vulnerability, and real stories are the focus. It's an exciting time for the industry, and Blake and Justin are at the forefront of this movement. But while the future is full of possibilities, the immediate future is even more thrilling. For Blake Lively, this newfound openness marks a new chapter in her career. No longer just the stunning actress we've all admired, Blake is now someone who will be remembered for much more than her performances. She's become a voice for change in Hollywood, using her platform to speak out on issues that matter to her and her fans. For years, she's been a symbol of elegance and grace, but now she's showing the world that true strength lies in embracing your flaws and being honest about the journey you've been on. The industry is changing, and it's happening in real time. What Blake Lively has done is monumental. She's taken a leap of faith, using her platform to break down barriers, defy expectations, and ultimately change the way we view fame. Hollywood has always been a place where stars are expected to be perfect, but Blake has proven that there's power in imperfection. There's strength in being vulnerable and in sharing your story with the world, no matter how difficult or painful that may be. And as for Justin Baldoni, he's been supporting Blake every step of the way, and we can only imagine the incredible impact their partnership could have. With both of them pushing for change, their bond could lead to some of the most exciting and impactful projects in Hollywood. Could we see them team up for a project that addresses everything from mental health in Hollywood to gender inequality? With their combined passion and drive, there's no telling what they could accomplish together. As fans continue to celebrate Blake's newfound openness, the industry is left to grapple with the fact that this is the beginning of something big. Hollywood has been forced to take a long and hard look at its own flaws, and it's about time. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have paved the way for a future where vulnerability is celebrated and where the voices of those who have been silenced are finally heard. The road ahead is filled with endless possibilities. Blake Lively has set the bar high, and the world is watching to see what happens next. Whatever comes, one thing is certain. Blake and Justin are leading the charge for change, and we can't wait to see how their journey unfolds. So stay tuned because the story is far from over, and we're all about to witness a revolution in Hollywood. Now let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with Blake's decision to open up? How do you feel about Justin Baldoni's role in all of this? And what do you think the future holds for both of them? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this exciting story.